Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this video, we will learn how to deal with the group options. To deal with the group, we will need to select the group option from the drop-down list. After that, we will figure that we have many different options for the group, like adding a group, delete group, delete all group, and we will know the difference between delete the group and delete all the group. Copy before, copy after, paste, move after, and move before. To add a group, we will need at least two nodes. One to be add as a start element on this group, and the second node to be the last element on the group. Okay, so here we have this model, and we have here this nozzle. We have some attachments to this nozzle. For example, if we select this flange and from the group select add group, and here you can select the name of the group, and from here you can figure that you will need to select two nodes for the start and the end of the group, like that. So the group will contain the flange and the gasket. Okay, let's remove this, and let's make a group for all the nozzle and the connection. So from here, group option, and select add a group, and here it's N1 simply. From here, if you select N1, automatically it will select the last element on this child, which is N1. Okay, so let's click on save. Now you can figure that we have this assembly or this group, which include the nozzle and the nozzle content. Okay, let's come back here. Now we will know how to delete a group and delete all the group, and what are the difference between them. Delete group, you will delete the assembly of the group, but keep all elements in this group. So you will leave the group only without deleting the elements inside this group. But delete all group, you will delete the group and the content of this group. If you have elements inside this group, you will delete them if you select delete all group. To delete, to make a delete for a group, you will need at least one item in the group. Okay, so if you have an empty group, and we will make something like that, you will not be able to delete the group. Okay, so here if we come back here to the assembly, and let's add, let's say, another nozzle, N2, for example, and for this N2, let's add a flange here for the external connection, N2 flange, and let's create a new group here. So from here, let's add a new group, N2 assembly, and from here let's select the start point. Automatically the second one will be selected here. Now we have this nozzle. Now when we make delete group, you can figure that the group is deleted but the items still in the tree. Now let's create the same group again, add a group, N2 assembly, select N2, and from here click on save. Now we have N2 assembly. If you select delete all group, you can figure that the group and the content of this group will be deleted. So that's the difference between delete group and delete all group. Now let's check how to make the last option, which is deleting if the group is empty. Now let's add flange into flange, and let's add a group here. Add group into simply. Click Save. Now if we delete this flange separately and delete this nozzle from the tree, now we have an empty group. Okay, so if we try to delete it by using delete all group, okay, now let's check the next slide, which is make copy before or copy after, and making paste for this copy. You should have another group on the same level. After that, you can make a copy or after or before. Let's check that. If we come here and we would like to make a copy from this group after, if we take a copy here or make move copy after, if you make a paste after this shell here, we come back here and click on paste. Select node not the same level. That means you will need to have a group here to make paste after it. Now let's add a group into, and let's add a flange here. Okay, so let's create a group here, which is into simply. Click Save. Now, if you would like to copy after or copy before, when you select copy after, for example, and select nozzle into assembly, as you can figure, they are in the same level. Here, they are in the same level. Now, when you select into, and if you select paste, you will be able to make a paste for this group here. So you have now N3. So you can make a renaming for this node by that way. And we recommend make this renaming before creating the inventor model, because while you create the 3D model, the renaming will takes a time to be applied, because in that case SEG will make a rename for the part on the folder of the project and replace it on the assembly, and that will need to close all the assembly and all the related parts on Autodesk Inventor, and that will take some time. So we recommend make the renaming without having an Autodesk Inventor items created. By the same way, move after and move before they are works. Okay, you should have the same level. After that, you can make move after or move before. So if we come back to the assembly here, if you would like to move this group after N1, if you would like to move N3 after N1, by that way you can make move after that select N1, and from here you can make a paste. So by that way now you move this group from one level, from one parent to another one. I hope in this session we covered that how to deal with the group by adding a group, deleting group, delete all the group with the content, copy before, copy after, and how we can make a paste, move after and move before, and how we can make paste. Thank you for your time.